Hi, I'm Ethan and I love muzzleloading. Today I'm out at the range. It's kind of another dreary winter day. I'm working on sighting in my Kibler Southern Mountain Rifle. We talked about this in another video. I wasn't really going to film anything just because this is kind of slow and tedious at times. But I thought I'd just bring the cameras out and, you know, just kind of chat and catch up, update you guys on some of the stuff that's been happening as we head in kind of the new year. As of recording, it's actually January 1st, 2022. So kind of a little time capsule here of waking up and trying to see what the new year's going to bring. So I've just taken this out of storage really since the last time I had it out sighting it in. So I'm just running a dry patch down. You can see there I have some oil residue in there, but it's nice. We don't have any rust, which I'm pleasantly surprised with. Last time we were using, I think 50 grains. The groups needed to tighten up some. So I've adjusted my powder measure up to 60 grains. Some of you seem to say that this is maybe a little much for the 40 caliber, so we're gonna find out. I'm shooting a 395 ball, and we're gonna see how well this does for us. I've been trying to experiment with my equipment and things and trying to optimize what I have. I've switched my possibles bag over to a smaller bag as I kind of head into the new year, just trying out something a little different. That's a nice thing I think about muzzleloading, and it kind of being the new year kind of affords you some opportunity to change things up, try different things out. So I haven't adjusted the sights any from the last time we were out. Looking to get a tight group, and then we'll adjust our sights. Changing flints. I put in a new flint this morning, thinking that it was gonna be out. It's not. Okay. Because we're rocking a little bit of a dreary, damp day here, I'm gonna make sure to really swab my pan, and I'm swabbing between shots here with some patches that I've pre-soaked with that Shenandoah Valley. I like using it. It's kind of a nice light lube. So there's one shot, you can see how dirty that gets. I'm just flipping the patch over, running it down. One more time, just down and straight up. As I'm doing this, I just wanted to say thank you all for watching. Not to get, you know, too cheesy about it, but I never really thought that we'd get to 2,000 subscribers really by the end of 2021, and we did earlier this week, and it was just kind of really surprising for me. So I'd just like to thank you all for sticking around as I'm trying to get powder out of my horn here. There we go. As we start to head into the new year here, I'm excited to start getting back out and go to some matches and some camps and things. I think everybody I've talked to is just kind of done and ready to go out to camp and shoot and things, which I think is a really exciting prospect for the community and the sport itself. I think there's a lot of good things ahead. Now I know, because this is probably going to be one of my first videos now out after December 31st, a lot of questions out there about GOEX, and I haven't heard anything. So at this point, I'm kind of operating on supporting Swiss and Schutzen. Boy, that's tight. For my real black powder, I'll have a link at ilovemuzzleloading.com about black powder that you can check out and find a distributor in your area. From what I'm hearing, we're expecting a Swiss and Schutzen order or shipment really to come in kind of early spring, maybe March or so, and another one as we head towards summer. I'm working on scheduling a podcast with the folks in Texas from Swiss and Schutzen to talk a little bit about this, so we can get kind of some firsthand feedback on what they're thinking, and so that watching for squirrels, so that we know what they're saying. I'm really excited to have them on. Okay. So I'm going to load up and do one more shot. We'll go down and take a look at our group, see if it's doing anything for us. See if we're getting any closer. So not what I expected, but you can see here as we're testing these loads some, I was aiming at this bull here obviously, and we have a much larger group, still about the same, you know, amount down, but 60 grains is not the amount of powder we want to use. So I'm going to shift back. We're going to go down to 55 and test a few shots there, see if we get that tightened up any. That's not really what I was expecting with the amount that we were spread out a little bit. On the last one, I thought bumping up would help. It's not the case though, so we're going to keep tinkering with it here. So look forward to 2022 here. I'm excited about the Cabin Fever Challenge. If you haven't looked it up, you really should. It's an online shooting match. They have a category for muzzleloaders trying to spread the word. And it looks like a lot of fun. In the spirit of the challenge, I'm going to wait and see if we can get some worse weather, I think. Maybe meet up with a couple buddies to do that challenge and give it a shot. If you haven't seen it too, we've been posting a lot of event flyers as we head into the next year here. I encourage you to check out, I think it's ilovemuzzleloading.com/events. It has all of those flyers. I'm trying to keep that a nice resource for folks all over the country looking for a place to go or a place to learn. And if you have an event that you're hosting, you know, email me the flyer, ilovemuzzleloading@gmail.com. And I'll get it up on the site and tell all the folks out there that love muzzleloading about it. And if there's somebody that you want to have or you think I should talk to on the podcast, you know, that's I'm open to feedback there as well. I think we have some cool guests on the way here that I think you'll enjoy. So we're going to bump this down to 55. But I think it's going to be another good year for that. I've been really enjoying the feedback. I've been enjoying the conversations that I'm able to have with the podcast. It's been a lot of fun. I said I'm using some 395 balls. I really just cast these this morning and let them cool. It's kind of a good day for it. Had the lead. I just got the mold really from the American Long Rifles forum. Thankfully somebody had one that they didn't need anymore, and that really helped me out a lot. Getting kind of a fresh mold for this. Let's go see how that looks. So I'm using the same bull, same target on this. If I wanted to be a little more accurate, I could have put another dot on here. But through the magic of cameras, I can tell what the previous shots were and separate them out from my new shot. So as we look at it here, I got another little flyer out there, which is okay. But this shot here were our previous shots. And I have a nice 3 shots right there. And so span those out, you know, an inch or so maybe apart. Bring those up here to our bull, you know, that's in the 10 ring, it looks like there. Overall, compared to where we were shooting, I'm pretty pleased with that. There's definitely some more refinement that can go from here, but we have a couple nice touching shots here at least. And you know, we'll kind of move forward with that, you know, as we continue into the new year here. Now, before we go, kind of a fun send-off here. I've got a 2-liter of some pretty shook up mug root beer here. We're going to blast with our Kibler Flintlock here, just as a fun way to say, you know, Happy New Year. I'm Ethan, I Love Muzzleloading. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to learn more about this or anything else relating to muzzleloaders, please visit ilovemuzzleloading.com. We'll catch you in the rest of 2022 here. It's going to be a great year for muzzleloading. I can feel it. Thank you.